evening and welcome to New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. We're here at Colonia High School for the quarterfinal round, North Jersey Section 2 Group 3. My name is Phil Hall, and along with me, my friend Michael Payne, Colonia alumni, 1,000-point scorer, and a Division I player. And we're here bringing you the game between Mendham and your Colonia Patriots girls varsity game.
Looking forward to a good game.
Mike, your thoughts on current status of Colonia?
Well, Colonia's had an excellent season so far. I'm sure they don't want to end it tonight. They have 20 wins, and anytime you can win 20 ball games, you've had a great season. But you want it to continue tonight. So Colonia comes out in a pressure man-to-man defense.
And Mendham is under 500. Like you indicated, the Colonia girls is 20-3. Mendham is 11-14. But they won 4 out of the last 5 games. So
nice steal. Nice steal. Pushed ahead to Hooker.
Gaddado's very, very quick. Number 3 on the Colonia end. She's all over the court, and we've talked about this before. She gets the steal, looks up court, throws it to Hooker, in for a layup.
And one.
And one, yes.
She got fouled. And a nice foul shot that makes it 3-0 Colonia.
Colonia looks like they wanted to press, but they didn't have time. Mendham took her right out of bounds and threw it up court.
Yeah, teams don't really want Colonia to set for that press. Very quick defenders on the outside.
Sosa with a kick. Again, that just shows you the quickness. Now, Sosa's got her hands down. She's playing defense. Also on number 4. She sees it throwing it inside to the right. She kicks the ball.
Yes, probably a soccer player.
I wouldn't doubt it. And they throw it inside.
Okay. Nice play drawn up by Mendham. They got it inside to their center.
Giselle Scott for 2, left-hander.
Well, she is left hand.
Yes.
So Colonia's going to have to get used to that. Yeah, she's always going to turn to her strong hand.
Long three-pointer by Coughlin. She misses it. Mendham with the rebound, bringing it up. Top of the key, bringing it around. Gaddado all over.
Yep. Again, Colonia's in their pressure man-to-man defense.
Beautiful pick. She was open underneath.
Yep.
They go down to the center. She spins, turns, throws it up.
She missed it. She got her own rebound.
Throws it up again.
They're making a concerted effort to get it to their center. And a steal by Mendham. They're coming back down court.
And that steal was by Stollenfield,
who is their leading scorer at 10.7 a game.
And you don't normally steal from Gaddado, so that was a great play by her.
They ran a nice out-of-bounds play. They had a double pick down, and they were open for a 3.
And X-Men makes the 3. Looking it around, throws it to Sosa to the corner. Throws it underneath to Hooker. Throws it back out to Gaddado. She's looking, throws it underneath.
Great
beautiful pass. But Coughlin missed it. I think she didn't know where she was.
Yeah, she kind of rushed her shot. She had plenty of time, no defender near her, and she got a little excited. The further you get in these tournament games, there's a little bit more pressure, so you got to kind of calm down, calm your nerves, and just play. Long 3.
Long 3 from Scottenfield. She missed the layup last time, but a beautiful shot.
Yeah, she's their leading scorer, so we got to keep tabs on her. And Mendham, a quick timeout by Colonia. Mendham has come ready to play. Who scored that, number 20?
That was Amelia Ekman.
All right. She has 5 points.
Oh, look at this.
Got it. Yeah, she has 5 points. Mendham has really come out ready to play. Colonia seems like they're a little one step slow, and they got to get their intensity up.
So Hooker is the only person that scored for Colonia. They're 3 points, 1 basket, and a free throw on a foul. So she had the traditional 3-pointer. Meanwhile, Mendham came out, and they got 10 points, 3 by Scottenfield, 5 by Ekman, and 2 by Scott.
Yes. So I'm sure the Colonia coach has tried to calm them down, tell them just play your game, and good things will happen.
Well, I'll tell you, Mendham does have the size in almost every position over Colonia. but that hasn't stopped them in the past. I'm sure we'll see a different team coming out.
And they have upperclassmen. They got 2 seniors, a junior, 3 seniors. They got 3 seniors, so they're very experienced.
Beautiful pass from Sosa down to Gaddato underneath the basket, and she lays it in for 2.
That was nice. Now Colonia just has to play defense and not rush on offense.
Colonia's ball underneath the basket out of bounds on Mendham. They throw it to Sosa, who is a very, very controlled guard.
Yes, she is.
Handles the ball extremely well, goes to the hole, and she does it again.
And she's Colonia's leading scorer. Good pass by Hooker underneath.
Yeah, Hooker with the rebound throws it right under to Gaddato, which
Yep.
I thought she would take it up, and I saw she was open. So it was a great pass. Good look.
And she's at the foul line for 2.
Colonia plays such team ball.
They certainly do.
Gaddato misses the first.
A little long, a little long. You really want to make the second one so they can set up their press. And she does.
She makes the second one.
Here we go. Man-to-man press. Number 3 is bringing it up. Gaddato got her hands on it. They're pressuring. They're pressuring. They may get a 10-second call. They just got it over.
How great defense. I'll tell you what, Mendham is handling the pressure very well.
They certainly are. Like I said, they're upperclassmen. 3 seniors, a junior start. So they played a lot of basketball.
And together.
They had great ball movement. They missed a 3-pointer. A great block out by Hooker over the back call.
That was Torgenzer on the shot. She missed it. As Mike said, over the back, so Colonia's ball underneath their Mendham's basket.
One way we're going to take control. Mendham has 3 quick fouls already. Colonia has none. So we got to try to take advantage of that.
Gaddato with the ball, looks, drives, pushes it back out to the corner to Conklin, up and in. Conklin with a 3-pointer, no hesitation on that shot, Mike.
No, Colonia took their time. I think they're getting their sea legs under them. I think they were a little bit excitable to start the game, and it seems like now they're calming down and playing to their ability.
And I see Mendham, I didn't realize it, but they had a substitution manual is in for Scott, number 35, I believe it is.
Schoenfield had a nice move, but she missed a layup. Scott is back in the game.
Yes, she comes back in for manual, so she went out for a minute or maybe 2 possessions.
Yes, it was very brief. So Colonia can take the lead on this possession. They've clawed their way back a little bit.
Didn't they do that exact same thing last game?
Yes, they did.
Long shot from the corner by Howell.
And there's Colonia's first foul on Samantha Howell, the freshman. She missed the shot and a little frustration.
Frustration shot, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Howell bringing the ball up, throws it underneath, lays it up and in. That's Terzianzi.
Yeah, like you said, Mendham is playing very well. They've handled the pressure of Colonia so far. They're going out on a fast break.
Fast break missed by number 11, Amen.
Sosa with the pull-up 3, a little short.
And Mendham with the rebound coming up.
Yeah, Colonia's not getting as many second chance points as they got the last game.
They throw it down low to number 24. That's Giselle Scott, and she turns it and makes it 2.
That's her second basket. And I said earlier, they're making a concerted effort to get her the ball inside.
Colonia bring it up. Throws it
Nice
to the corner.
cut.
Yes. Sosa trying to bring it back out. She does.
Mendham's in a zone defense. Colonia has to swing it. Open shot by Sosa.
No good. Rebound, though. They get a tie up with Colonia and Mendham. Possession Colonia.
Yeah. Yeah, Colonia has to snap that ball around the perimeter to find open shots. Kyle.
Godado up for the three, no good. Rebound Scott for Mendham. Bringing the ball up,
Yeah.
throws it long off.
Yeah, they're
cut.
keeping their heads up and getting the ball up court, Mendham. They've done a nice job so far against the Colonia pressure.
Goes underneath
Nice steal
to
by
Scott.
Hooker.
Yes.
Took it.
Sosa with a shot. 2-pointer, it's good. We need Sosa scoring.
Yeah, that's our first bucket
Yes. Colonia is down 14-11.
with 1:40 to go.
Mendham's
Colonia's
playing very well.
Yes, they are. Colonia's extended their defense somewhat. And out of bounds off of Mendham.
Now that was a nice play. What they did is they doubled up on Scott underneath. Hooker had her, but Sosa came over and she kind of threw her off a little bit. She missed the pass and it went out of bounds.
That's right.
And they might have to do that. They're a pretty big team considering.
So they're like in a zone press. Colonia handled it pretty easy, but then they throw it away.
Torgerson scores for Mendham underneath a layup.
Yeah, Mendham's really taking advantage of some turnovers by Colonia. They're out on the fast break.
Coughlin throwing it around, got kicked out of bounds by Mendham.
Number 30's in the game for Scott. 30 on Mendham.
Okay. That will be Fisher in for Scott. And we also have substitution for Colonia. I can't see the number. I'll bring it to you as soon as I see it. It's number 2.
Yes.
Palacios in.
Mendham extended their defense, made Sosa throw it very high into the Mendham bench. So another turnover by Colonia.
And Palacio came in for Godado. I'm impressed with Mendham a little bit here. I really am.
Very impressed. Like I said, they're an experienced team. Down low to 34, and she scored.
That was Vince from Mendham.
Colonia had got right back in the game. Sosa.
Beautiful play by Sosa. Looked
Great.
like she was faking it to the
Great
right
move.
and then laid it in.
But look how quick Mendham got the ball and pushing it up. They're not even giving Colonia a chance to set the press.
That's one of the things that they realized they'd have to stop in order to be successful.
That's right.
Don't give them a chance to press, because when they press, they play great. Great defense, just like that.
But I don't know if you've been observing, Phil, how they've been swinging the ball and trying to get the ball inside. They've been swinging, and then boom, trying to get it inside.
Right, and with Scott not being in there, their center, now they're setting screens and picks, and they're
That's right.
still trying to go inside. Wide open, in fact.
Another rebound by Hooker. Sosa up court. I know Colonia wants to play up tempo, but you got to play smart too. You can't throw haphazard passes, so they still got to just settle down a little bit and play their game.
Colonia's ball underneath their own basket. Looking to throw it in. Throw it down low to Hooker, throws it back out to the corner.
Nice teamwork.
Coughlin on the shot, misses
Nice
the three.
rebound by Hooker. She didn't realize the clock was running out.
So at the end of one, Mendham 18 and your Colonia Patriots 13, down by 5.
Yes, as you said, you're very impressed with Mendham. Mendham was an experienced team, and they've controlled the Colonia pressure very well. Very well. I guess they've only had like maybe one turnover against Colonia's pressure.
Well, interestingly enough, I think Colonia had more turnovers
Yes, they
under
did.
their pressure than, and it wasn't full court.
It
or
wasn't
three
full
quarter.
court,
No,
nope.
it's half court. They're the lobs, they're jumping up for them, they're anticipating the passes. It makes a big difference.
It was a half-court zone press, and they got their hands on a lot of balls, or they made Colonia throw it over their long hands, and they threw it out of bounds a couple times.
Yep. And a couple times steals, which turnovers led to points.
Yes.
Which is why they're up by 5.
Yes.
So we look forward to a second quarter coming. I'm sure the Colonia will make some adjustments. Bahatsky Jill, the coach for Colonia, always does, and I'm looking forward to that. And by the way, the coach for Mendham basketball is Hillary Milner. And again, they're under 500, but no indication of where they're playing tonight. I'm really impressed. Now, whether or not that'll hold up for the next couple of quarters, 3 quarters we have left, what I generally find is some teams start out fast, but the team that has consistently been good, they normally just come back.
Exactly.
They make the
Exactly.
adjustments, and they'll see. Again, Colonia does have a smaller team out on the court. May have a little something to do with it, but they've had a smaller team in a lot of the games. And
Smaller, and a little bit inexperienced. And like I said, the more further up you go in the state tournament, it's more pressure.
But they do play hard. They play aggressive.
Oh, no question. This game is far from over.
Palaccio still in for Gaddato.
Colonia starts off in man-to-man pressure. Sosa got her hand on the ball.
Beautiful shot by number 11. Took it right to the basket. That's a min.
Nice move.
Sosa throws in the corner. A long jumper for a 3. That basket's by Howell.
The freshman.
They have no fear. They definitely have no fear.
Now Colonia is still in their man-to-man. They got to ratchet up and see if they can force Mendham into some mistakes. Mendham's moving the ball on the perimeter, always looking to go inside.
Now Hooker's playing number 20.
Yeah, who's
who's
a perimeter.
Down. You're right, exactly.
A perimeter player. 5.
No basket. I think she stepped on the line.
Stepped on the end line.
Yeah, Kyle was telling me the way the court is built, the line looks like it's in and it's out. They're actually looking at the brown side.
I was going to mention that opposing teams are very confused sometimes at the out of bounds at Colonia.
Sosa with a long one. It misses off the rim.
Howell with the rebound. Howell with the rebound. The freshman went up with a
Throws
left
up
hand.
and in.
With her left hand, no less. She got the offensive rebound and went back up strong with her left hand.
She's not to be denied.
And one. So Colonia has clawed their way back a little bit. 20-18, they're down with Samantha Howell at the foul line for 1.
And Manuel comes in for, I think that was number 34, Vince.
Okay. Mendham with the ball out front. That up 2 points against the home team of Colonia.
Long three-pointer by number
3. Number 3.
That's Scodenfield.
That's
her second three-pointer.
from the logo,
Yes.
as they call it. We don't have a logo, but in the NBA they got logos.
Hall with the shot. Missed it. Mendham with the rebound. And it's knocked out of bounds by Coughlin.
As I mentioned earlier, Colonia is not getting as many second chance points as they got the last game.
That's true, because Hooker would get 3 and 4
At a clip.
Exactly.
But Mendham is pretty well versed and they're fundamentally sound. They've been boxing out.
Gaddato back in the game.
All right, here's that press. Mendham got it across.
Gaddato replaced Palacio.
There's that pressure defense still by Colonia. Sosa bringing it up. She's
Looking
telling
up
them to
here.
go.
Look at the pass. Beautiful pass. She overshot a Howell, missed the shot.
Yeah, Howell.
But then Coughlin came in and
For
put
the
it back
offensive
up.
rebound.
Yes.
That's the offensive rebounds we've been talking about. So
Beautiful
confident.
heads up by Sosa, Mike.
Yes. Great pass. Howell might have been a little surprised.
Look at
But
Gaddato.
here's the pressure defense.
Again, got to watch the back doors. The big person's not in there. The big lady underneath.
Number 30's pretty tall. She's got the ball out front now.
Yeah, but she plays out front. She doesn't go underneath. 35 is the replacement manual for Giselle.
There's the patience.
There you go. 35.
There's the patience.
Manual with the basket.
They showed a tremendous amount of patience. They waited for the shot that they wanted. And again, Colonia overthrew their target.
Gaddato, I think, was throwing the ball to the corner, and as she was doing it, the player cut going to the basket, and it was too late.
She wished she could have had it back.
Yes.
She saw mid-range that nobody was there.
Exactly.
Yeah. But Colonia just has to take their time and play more discipline.
Yeah, Schoenfield bringing the ball up. Go underneath. Right to 24. That's Giselle Scott with the basket. Easy too.
Well, you can tell Colonia has a side. Mendham has a size advantage. Nice steal by Mendham.
Steal by a men off of Sosa. Scott and Phil with the ball, top of the key.
I know Colonia. Oh yeah, they're in the zone right now. I was getting ready to suggest that they may have to go zone because of the size of Mendham, and they went zone already.
Sosa with the ball, bring it up. Beautiful fake to the side. She misses the layup though, and the ball's out of bounds on Giselle Scott.
So, like I said, I was going to suggest that they play zone because the inside shots that Mendham was getting in, the Colonia coach had beat me to the punch. She already had them in zone.
Howe with the shot is partially blocked. Hooker with the rebound, throws it back out to Howe. She takes another one, misses again. Little holding underneath. Mendham with the ball, bringing it up, throws it underneath. Number 11 goes up for the basket, and it's in. That's a men with the easy two. Beautiful pass. Again, Mendham has a heads up too. They're looking ahead. They're looking for the
Colonia's down 29-20 right now, so they better stay composed or the deficit can grow. Another unforced turnover by Colonia.
Les Andrews came in for, looks like Godado, and the ball was thrown out to her, but past her, so it went back court. Mendham's ball.
Mendham's playing very smart, very meticulous, and they're getting any shot that they want.
And they're making them.
That's right.
Underneath to Giselle. Oh, beautiful play. Number 23 back down, Howe. Good rebound by Manuel, throws it out. Another rebound by Mendham. They got a holding call. I think that's on Hooker.
The size. They had both of their big girls in at the same time.
Yes.
They got Scott and who else? Now one has just checked out of the game. But both of them was in there banging and getting second chance opportunities for their teammates.
Colonia is sending their guards back down to help out Hooker underneath when they throw it down low. Almost created a turnover.
That's over the back. The referees missed that call.
So, over the back, she threw it up, came back out to number 11, a man, and she makes the basket.
And the deficit has grown to 11 points right now.
Long shot by Andrews, misses it. Sosa with the ball in the corner. Hit out of bounds by Mendham, number 11.
This aggressive zone defense is really giving Colonia problems right now. They're long, and they're really pressuring the ball. And Colonia has had untimely passes.
Godado back in for Copeland. Sosa with the ball, throws it underneath. Turnover, Mendham with the ball, throws it up front. Man in the lead. Goes to the basket, lays it up, and no good.
Hooker, nice clearing rebound. Sosa's looking to push.
With a
nice
Euro
step, but she missed the shot.
What a try, what an effort.
But Colonia is coming up with a lot of empty trips right now. And a foolish foul by number 3 out front.
Yeah, Godado, she just kind of reached in. There was no effort there to get the ball.
Frustration foul.
Sure.
Colonia is down 11 points right now. The time is ticking, and they've a little frustrated.
Go underneath to Giselle Scott. She gets her own rebound. She walked.
They called it. They called it. She got her own rebound, and she took an extra step.
But very aggressive on the boards.
No question about it. The size is really, really starting to affect Colonia.
Sosa bringing the ball up.
Colonia just seems to be out of sorts right now.
Howe with a long three, and it's good.
And
no hesitation there.
And that can get you back into sorts.
Real quick. Howe has no hesitation on that shot. That was a long shot. Nobody was open. She was just looking.
It's a minute 28 to go. Mendham with a 31-23 lead. Little ticky-tack foul.
It's foul on Andrews. And they'll take it out of bounds underneath their own basket.
122 to go. Mendham's up 31-23.
And Conklin's back in the game. Almost a steal. Hooker's good hands.
Mendham sets really nice screens.
Yes.
They're back to man-to-man. I think the refs have missed a couple over their backs, but the girls playing aggressive and they're not calling it, so it's not a foul.
Colonia with the ball top of Keith Sosa.
Swinging the ball nicely. Now that's what you can't have. You can't have a couple dribbles like that. You got to keep that ball moving. Hooker with a nice offensive rebound.
On a Godado miss. Powell with the attempted basket. Mendham with the rebound. Giselle Scott underneath.
I'm sure they're holding for one shot.
14 seconds to go. They're up by 8.
Oh, nice steal, nice steal.
And a foul. That was a frustration foul by Schoenfield.
But you know what? It was kind of a good foul. They only have 2 for the quarter, so Colonia was trying to go off to the races and got held up with the foul. So 3.1 seconds. Let's see what kind of play Colonia can get.
They gave it to the right one, and it gets stolen.
Yeah, Mendham got their hands on that last possession and stole the ball.
About the shot.
Yep.
So at the half, Mendham 31, your Colonia Patriots 23. And Mike, by the way, we have a councilman here, Kyle Anderson. He'll be joining us for the second half. I look forward to speaking with him and getting his thoughts on the game.
Yes.
And just to let you know, we have Emil Badafi here and Samantha Roth Green helping with the show. They always put on a great performance for us. They have everything set up. And we're just looking forward to a great second half. So, for those of you that are watching, we are on the local channel, Woodbridge 35, YouTube, and Facebook. Facebook and YouTube. So, we'll be back. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Mendham versus your Colonia Patriots. It's halftime here at Colonia High School, where Mendham is leading your Colonia Patriots 31-23. They have an 8-point lead. My name is Phil Hall, along with Michael Payne, Colonia alum, 1,000-point scorer, Division I player, and the Honorable Kyle Anderson, who's joining us now for the second half of this game. He's the superintendent of Middlesex County Schools, a councilman for Woodbridge Township, very involved in everything dealing with Woodbridge Township, sports, seniors, you name it, he does it. Kyle, welcome aboard.
All right, now after that intro, how about we get back to the girls?
Yeah, Colonia started out the same way that they ended the half. They had a turnover, and Mendham tried to get it up court fast, and Colonia knocked it out of bounds. So not a good possession by Colonia on the first possession.
And Mendham drives right into the paint. You guys, we were talking about it at halftime. You know, right now it's a tough matchup for Colonia. You know, the girls for Mendham, especially number 24, she's a presence in the paint.
Absolutely. And then when they bring 35 off the bench, she gives them great size too.
Absolutely. Colonia's just having a tough time getting that shot off. The Mendham crowd doesn't agree with that block. You know, kind of, unless she got her with the body, I mean, she definitely got all ball on that one.
I think we got lucky on that call, but she got away with a couple over the backs in the first half.
There we go. So we'll balance it out.
Everything evens out.
I think the referee heard you earlier on, you know. And Haley Conklin, who's an excellent free throw shooter and a junior for Colonia Patriots. Doesn't get the roll.
Nope, 50% on that one. She made the first and missed the second. Colonia's ratcheting up the defense. Pressure. Number 3 got it across. She got called for a hand check on number 23, Samantha Howe.
Now, Phil, we were talking earlier about the 11-14 record that Mendham brought into the building, you know, and Colonia happens to be
20-3.
20-3. So this definitely has to be a rude awakening for Colonia right now. There we go.
And that's what we needed. Hook underneath the basket with the rebound, and she lays it up and in.
Yes, that's more like it.
And just to give you some scores, we had Schoenfield with 6 points. This is the first half. Torsagen 2, Aman 6, Ekman 5, Scott 6, Vince 2, Manuel 4, for a total of 31. And for Colonia, we had Coughlin 5, Godado 3, Sosa 4, Hooker 3, Howell 8, and for your total of 23, 31-23 at the half.
Yes.
Now, Mike, you played a lot of games in this gym, right?
Oh, sure did.
All right. So, have you been in this situation here in the state playoffs at all? Can you recall any games back in the early '80s when you were playing?
Of course. We my final game we lost to Neptune, who wound up winning it all, but we were down 19 at half, 30-11, and we lost 59-55. So we made a nice comeback.
Okay.
And you know, that ended my high school career.
Wow, a lot of great basketball games played in this gym. And the Colonia basketball tradition continues. What would you attribute it to? You've had maybe 4 coaches since Coach Tisdale coached you, right?
And all of them have won Middlesex County championships and done well in state tournaments. Yes.
I think it has something to do with the principals being former basketball players. You know,
it might have been.
Coach Pace and Coach Chiera.
Yes.
I think, you know, there's always that 9th period of class where I think everybody in Colonia's school talks about the strategy that night, you know?
Well, it's been a great tradition, even back into the 70s.
Really has.
They've always had a good basketball and a football tradition.
Outstanding. Yes. I knew my son was going to go to Woodbridge High School, but I would bring him here for camps.
Yes.
Because there were always very good basketball camps for the youth.
Yes. So Colonia has cut the lead down to 5.
And they're in a 2-3 zone for Mendham.
Howe with a long jumper and misses off the backboard.
Good defense.
Good defense by Sosa. Great defense by Sosa. But you see how Mendham looks to push the ball every opportunity. They don't want Colonia to set up their press.
Wow.
Hooker with a nice rebound.
Well, have you noticed the difference in the game right now is that Giselle Scott is not in the game?
Yes. So we should be able to get some nice rebounds. Nice move by Conklin. She missed it.
Back out to Gonzaga.
Yeah, Colonia is not really getting a lot of good looks at the basket either. I mean, there's always a hand in their face. And I attribute that to the Mendham defense, how quickly they get back on defense and really get a hand in somebody's face every time they go up.
Yep, that's exactly the difference too, Kyle. Absolutely correct.
They shift, they stay in that 2-3 zone, but it's that like Jim Boheim 2-3 zone. They spread out, they spread those arms, and they shift over as soon as they rotate when that ball rotates.
It seems like Colonia's had to make a lot of acrobatic shots.
Yeah.
Yes, and when your arms are spread and they're up, that automatically let you know that throwing it high, low, or to the side can be deflected.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Bounce passes are more effective.
No
Yeah.
question. It takes those passing lanes away easily.
All right, a player come into the game for Colonia.
So-
Number 24, Giada DeMarco.
Yeah. Those are Mendham's first 2 points of the second half.
And that's
So-
why Schoenfield
I-
just steals the ball, throws it down court, long to number 20. She stepped out of bounds, so to be Colonia's ball underneath Mendham's basket.
But to look at their mindset. Her first instinct was to get the ball up court before Colonia could set up any type of press.
I would have liked to see Sosa take that last shot, too. She went to kick it out to Conklin, and it was one pass too many, I felt.
Yes. Yeah, Sosa has to get aggressive. She's their leading scorer. She has to be more aggressive.
And that foul's on number 35. That's Manuel. That's her third foul.
Colonia's done a nice job of the next one. They're in the penalty. So if they can really stay aggressive and get them in foul trouble, that would be great.
Mendham is double teaming the ball, and that's a turnover by Conklin.
Just like Kyle said, they're doing a nice job of keeping their hands up and double teaming and making it tough for Colonia to run any kind of offense. Oh, she carried. They're missing it.
Well, they have 3 refs, so
Yeah, it looked like they missed that one. It should have been a carry. Great hands by Hooker, and out of bounds on Mendham.
And this is an opportunity for Colonia to cut into that lead. They're down 7.
great hands defense by Hooker, who's all over the court. Fortunately, was knocked out of bounds by Mendham. Colonia's ball.
They're in a one.
Looks
They're
like
in a
a
2-1-2.
yeah.
2-1. I was getting ready to say 1-3-1, but they dropped back. 2-1-2.
Go. Little deep.
Little deep. That's a great shot, open shot for Howe. She normally makes that.
Yeah.
The fact that she missed everything, I don't know what was going on there. But she'll get back. So we got a substitution for Mendham.
More size.
Number 34 coming into the game, Vince, replacing number 4,
And
Todd
Vince,
Jensen.
Vince brings some more height in. She
Yes.
looks like she stands about 5'11".
Look how disciplined they are.
Oh,
Nice
nice
play.
block by Sosa. She got pushed.
They called it.
All right.
Beautiful defensive play by Sosa and a frustration foul by Mendham.
Number 11 on the foul.
And look, they're already in a penalty. So the next 4 minutes, Colonia will be shooting foul shots.
There you go. So now you want to see them drive to the basket a little bit more ball fakes and pump fakes. Get them up in the air.
Absolutely. Stay aggressive. You earn the right to get free foul shots, so you want to stay aggressive.
Should be 1-1, right?
I think they
No,
do
this
two.
is automatic 2 shots.
Yeah,
now.
they do 2. No more 1-1.
Yeah, there's no more 1-on-1.
Yeah, once you get into the penalty, it's automatic 2 shots.
Sosa makes the first one. She had 4 points in the first half, which is unusual, but they put a lot of pressure on her, double teamed her every trip almost. Easily makes the second one.
Nice stroke. Nice
Yeah.
stroke.
Here we go. 5 points.
DeMarco is in for Colonia, number 24.
Look at that box out by Sosa.
Very
Gets
good.
the rebound.
Pulls up, takes a shot.
Doesn't go. Not enough legs.
Colonia got an offensive rebound, but could not capitalize.
Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Mendham. Great hustle. So it seems like Colonia's playing a bit more aggressive, even with the size.
Well, they got to get in
Different.
desperation mode, try to get back in the game.
Got-
They're only down 5, so manageable.
Nice soft touch by number 30. That's Fisher. That's her first 2 baskets.
She's only a sophomore. Nice little calm stroke there, and actually takes Colonia a little bit out of their offensive flow.
Sosa with a 3.
Oh,
No good.
right there.
It looked good.
Yeah, she's on target. Just a little bit more legs into that shot. All right.
Beautiful block by Sosa on number 35. Manuel brings the ball up.
The Mendham crowd doesn't like it, but
No.
she came from behind and caught all ball on that block.
That's a 3 by Howell.
All right, 4-point game. Yeah, that was a great block. I mean, she came around from behind, and when the shot was being taken, she actually caught the top of the ball and got the spin
Yes.
out of
Exactly.
her hand as
Well,
well.
it was a big swing play because it saved 2 on the end for Mendham, and it created 3 points for Colonia.
Oh yeah,
Well, not only that, say what you want, but the ref was right there,
yeah.
standing alongside. He could see all of that.
So, Mike, you said that you played in some big games here, and were there any players that you played against? You were the third 1,000-point scorer in the
Yes.
school's history,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. Yes.
And were there any players that stood out that went on to do some big time things in school?
Not my years. Probably after when my brother Tony played,
Okay.
or before when you had all the Taylor brothers. you
Okay.
know. That was really before me. When I played, we lost in the finals of the GMC tournament. Oh, I played against Kenny Jackson from
Okay.
South River, so
yeah.
he made the NFL. He
Oh,
played
just Kenny Jackson.
Yeah, Kenny
right?
Jackson.
Yeah,
So-
all-time great with the Philadelphia Eagles receiver.
Yes, yes. So South River beat us in the finals my junior year, and we were looking forward to playing them my senior year, and they got knocked off in the tournament, and then we wound up winning my senior year.
And you're related to a South River Hall of Famer,
Drew Pearson.
Drew Pearson, right?
Pearson, yeah.
Wow, see, we've got some great lineage here.
Yeah, I wore number 88 in high school. I was a pretty good football player. I wore 88.
Wanted to be like your cousin, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
One of the greats of all time.
Yes, he is. Hall of Famer, NFL Hall of Famer.
They got Sosa for a reach, and she hit the ball, but she did
Yes.
catch it with the body.
Yep. And Colonia can stay a little aggressive. They got one more foul two more before they get into the penalty.
And that's Sosa's first foul.
So they can stay aggressive. They're down 4 right now, 35-31.
So we need to stop here.
Well, actually, Mendham's only scored 4 points in the second half. So Colonia's defense has played better.
Yeah, because we've scored 8, which
Yeah,
is double.
it was an 11-point difference. So right now we're winning this quarter.
Yes.
We just got to, we don't have to panic. Let them take a shot,
Yes.
but don't let them get any clean ones.
That's right.
Do exactly what they're doing now. Hawk the ball.
Yeah. Howell's got to make sure she keeps her hands a little bit lower.
Yeah.
She impacted her direction by pushing on her shoulder.
On her
there.
shoulder, yeah. If it wasn't on her shoulder, she might have got away with it.
Yeah.
If it was on her leg, she might have got away
Yeah,
with it.
you get that hip. That,
Yeah.
They usually let you get away with one hand on the hip.
Mendham with the ball out of bounds. Throws it into number 20, double team. Throws it back out.
Colonia scrambling on defense. But number 3 handling the pressure. And here's a steal by,
Oh, boy.
almost steal by Howe. She was looking up court before she had control of the ball.
Yes.
She was at the basket already, Kyle,
Absolutely.
because I was too. So Mendham's ball out of bounds. Taken out of bounds by Ammon.
Mike, what's your impression of the freshman Howell?
Oh, she's going to be tremendous.
I think so, too.
She's a tremendous three-point shooter. She's aggressive, and she's going to be a tremendous player. Not afraid of the moment.
That's right.
They got Gaddato on number 3. She's hawking her now. So it's going to be a big difference here. Look at, she's trying to make a call.
Yeah, but
that's not a call.
Yeah, but now they're in the penalty, guys.
Yeah, but that wasn't a foul. She was reaching back.
That was a makeup call.
Yes.
They felt that there was a foul up here by the half-court line. Referee wanted to let the crowd know he didn't miss it, but he did.
But he did.
Yeah, and it seems like she's probably one of their better foul shooters. She's their leading scorer.
All right, well,
You talked her out of that one, Mike.
I'm glad I did.
okay. We do like to let anybody know from Mendham, if they are watching, we are a little bit of homers. Just a little bit.
She got the second one.
But we think Mendham's a great town, and your team is playing a fantastic ball game right now.
And a well-coached team, might I add.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so now we got a foul on number 11, and men on Delgado.
So Colonia's going to have an opportunity. They just have to make their foul shots.
You really do.
I mean, you got 2 more minutes of being in the penalty.
Gadada at the free throw line. First one's good.
No pre-shot dribble there. She just sets up.
Yep. Her first points of the second half.
And they both work.
And they went straight down, too.
sure
They
did.
barely touched the net.
3-point game.
And they go underneath to Scott, throws it back out.
Rebound, Conklin.
She has her head up. She's dribbling up court.
Howe on the shot. No good. Look at Gagata. She tried.
It was a good-looking shot, though.
Yes, it was.
Can't allow that. You cannot allow
Offensive foul.
3-lane like
What
that.
a call.
And she's a little hurt on the play, too.
She was standing, had position.
Number
They
3.
called it.
It was definitely a player control situation.
Schoenfield seems to be injured a little
Yeah,
bit.
her hip.
Yeah.
Her hip.
Holding the hip going back, but I think she's more complaining about the foul.
Yeah, she's smiling. She's okay.
She's getting ready for Division I play.
They want to see if she has to come out of the game.
No, usually the rule is as long as the play doesn't have to
Okay.
stop and you don't have to bring a trainer on the field, you can continue playing.
Okay.
So, all
Well,
right.
with 1:30, Colonia's down 3, and they have the ball.
That's Schoenfield's second foul. Sosa with the ball, bringing it up.
Drawing a
And
trap
they-
and gets right by it.
Wow. Kyle, like you said earlier, she overpassed the one possession, and she overpassed that possession.
Absolutely. She was doing a fine job dribbling through because they knew she was dribbling into no man's land,
Yep.
really.
Underneath the Giles, she throws up and in.
Wow. She's automatic when she gets that ball down on the left block.
When she
Giselle
can-
Scott.
Yeah, when she can turn to her left, that's her strong hand.
They're double teaming, so got to be somebody open. She carried.
5 seconds. 5-second call. Yeah, both defenders were very close to her, and she wasn't trying to advance the ball, so she got called. Sosa got called for a 5-second call. This is a key 44 seconds. You don't want to go further down than 5 points, so you want to play good defense and hold them to at least this deficit.
A man dribbling, throws it around. Looking underneath. Back to the top, she drives, pushes it out. Schoenfield with the ball. Throws it to a man. Looking underneath, she goes to the basket. Throws it to the corner.
Well, it's under 15 seconds, so they're going to hold for one shot now.
Oh, no, you can't give that free one up like that. You played such good defense for the 15 seconds, and in that last second, you let somebody get a clean drive to the basket like that.
Mental breakdown.
A man drove right past the defense, right to the basket for a layup.
And although the quarter didn't end the way that Colonia wanted it to, they did win that quarter.
Yes, they did.
All right, they came into this half down 11, so now they won this quarter by 4. So what do you think that they have to do really, I really don't think they need to panic right away.
No.
But they can't let that ball get inside to Scott.
Yes, they have to deny her, keep her off the backboards, offensive backboards. But the key for Colonia is to get a shot every possession.
Okay.
As soon as they turn the ball over, Mendham is looking to go up court, and then that's, shortening the game. If you don't have possessions at the basket, that's going to shorten the game for you, and then you'll be panicking. So
yeah,
Colonia really has to do a nice job of getting shots, good shots.
I think Hooker has to step in front of Scott down low and force her to go out further than she is.
Mm-hmm.
And when she goes at least closer to the free throw line or in between, the guards have to fall back if she gets the ball to double team because they can stop the dribble. She's going to spin left or right. She's left-handed. She tries to take a dribble that goes to the basket, and she goes right up. So if they just drop a guard back, problem solved.
And we've got to, try to find a way to get Sosa and Howell some good open looks, setting a pick here and there, especially if they stay in the 2-3 zone. Were they in the 2-3 zone in the last set?
Yeah.
So if they stay in that 2-3 zone, they're going to have to pass their way out, but they're going to have to get a high pick.
Yeah, they've been in 2-3 the whole game.
Okay.
Sosa and Howell has 5 points between the two of them. Sosa with 2, Howell hit a 3-pointer, and that's it. So
That
you're absolutely right, Kyle. That particular quarter.
Yeah, that quarter.
Sure, because we're just really not getting any open looks underneath.
Nope.
So at the fourth quarter, Mendham 40, your Colonia Patriots 33.
Nice drive.
Wow, nice move
drive.
by Hooker there.
No.
Gaddato.
Gaddato, my bad.
Number three.
My bad.
Colonia tried to set up their press, but Mendham beat it pretty easy.
I think the key is going to be Gaddato on Schoenfield.
Yes.
Putting pressure on her.
Now, when she gives it up, you can. Oh, look at that set.
Oh, they got a quarter break.
Yeah.
Definitely caught a break. That should have been a layup.
Yeah,
easily.
Mendham's running some nice plays.
Okay. All right. That's a solid call.
Yes.
She
had position.
Yeah.
She
had
ran
position.
into a brick wall.
She sure did.
I tell you what, I like Giselle Scott. She has a nice demeanor about herself. She was about to help her up, so you can kind of see that. No harm intended.
Colonia's ratcheting up the pressure. Mendham, again, beat it easy and looking to attack. They're not just
I
settling.
would have called the travel on that one.
Nice rebound.
Hooker with the rebound, throws it to Gaddato over to Sosa. In the corner to Conklin.
Go.
Back to Conklin.
Good rotation. There you go. Ball can go. Nice rebound.
Conklin hits it back to herself.
Without fouling. Yeah, she reached right over her without fouling.
Gaddato with the ball. Goes to baseline. Runs into a block.
Draws the foul.
That's Giselle Scott on the baseline. Draws the foul as Kyle indicated it.
All right, 5-point game, 6 minutes.
And that's her 4th foul.
Well, that's why she's coming out of the game now.
Yes, so we got Emmanuel coming in for Scott.
But believe it or not, it's not a big drop-off, though.
No,
Emmanuel does a nice job
Yes,
for
she
them.
does.
Good rotation. And there she goes.
Shot by
Haley Conklin for 3.
We needed that one. Colonia down by 3.
Oh, they only counted that as a 2?
Like, it was 34 points, I think.
Oh, 34?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Colonia's ratcheting up the defense, man to man, pushing them out.
I'll tell you, Gaddato on number 3,
but-
Schoenfield. A man going to the basket, misses the shot. She gets stripped up.
And a foul against Mendham.
Yeah, it should be on our men.
Yeah, number 11.
I see Howell's limping a little bit. Come on, Howell. Walk it off. That's her 3rd foul.
Yeah, I saw the player fell down on the
her.
back of her, her Achilles ankle area. But she seems to be walking
it off. Yep, walking it off.
All right.
Hey, this could be the last quarter of the season, so
Absolutely.
nobody's going to take themselves out of the game
There
now.
we go.
I'm saying Colonia will be back here Wednesday.
Yes, we're claiming it, but we'll see. Mendham has a lot to say about that.
There's another.
Sosa with 3.
Does it
Oh!
go? She's been coming up short. I think her next few shots.
Good defensive play by Howell. Excuse me, Kyle.
Yeah, no. Her next few shots are going to come to her. She's getting those looks. And hopefully, when it comes down to the wire, she can get an open look and drill it. Good defense.
Nice steal by Hooker.
Oh, come on. Let him clear out.
Yeah.
There you go. Ball
Timeout.
timeout.
Great timeout by the coach. She saw that they were in trouble. She didn't want them to walk, and she called a great timeout. But a great play by Hooker, though.
You feel the momentum shift a little
I
bit?
do, I do.
Starting to feel a little bit in the Colonia direction.
I thought it was just chilly in here. I got
That's who was on
goosebumps.
the team last year.
So, with 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go, Mendham 40 and your Colonia Patriots 37, down by 3. Again, Kyle mentioned the tremendous shift here that we've seen in this fourth quarter. And I think it started at the end of the third quarter when Gaddato started playing Scottenfield a little tougher. She hasn't had the open shots. She hasn't had the open looks. She had to pass the ball, give it up. She couldn't run the plays, couldn't set it up. When you're dependent on our men who's done a great job, and then also the number 20, Ekman, it just hasn't been the same. When you have a leader that controls the offense and basically dictates what you do, and they're not in that position, then it just does change the tempo of the game.
Absolutely. All right, Colonia with a chance to tie with a 3 or get a little closer with a 2.
Good ball movement. Come on, you got a ball fake to get your players open. There we go. Come on.
Underneath.
Ah, she almost had her off of Mendham's foot.
Colonia taking it out underneath.
They're moving the ball around good, but they got to take good shots. Beautiful play by Gaddato to tie up Manuel. Possession is arrow points to Mendham.
Yeah, Mendham's ball. Colonia setting up their man-to-man press. Good pressure. It's off of her. No.
Oh.
No, I thought it was off number 11. But Colonia's ratcheting up the pressure.
I want to go to the videotape on that one.
No coaches' challenges in high school.
Oh.
Colonia's pushed their pressure, has pushed them out a little further than they want.
She's switching her feet. She is shifting her feet, and the referee is not picking up on that. When she cuts the ball and she attacks the basket,
yeah,
she switches her feet. It's a
which
travel.
number? Number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, Goldenfield.
Yep, the point guard.
So ball out on Mendham, taking that on the side. Colonia brings it up.
Colonia's getting their chances. They got to capitalize. They're playing great D, so they're getting opportunities.
I agree.
Well, Mendham is tightening up on their defense too. That's a bad pass.
They're trying that lob pass in there. Good close. Way to close that lane out.
Wait, they didn't call foul.
Wow. All right.
No, she called a timeout.
Oh,
they didn't call foul.
Okay, gotcha.
They didn't call foul. She called a timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that wouldn't have been no foul.
No, not at all.
Yeah, this gym would have erupted and they called a foul.
One of the things that really bothers me as a former coach of girls basketball too, and boys as well, when you get that rebound, you just have to let them clear out a little bit.
Yes.
Hold on to that ball. Let them clear out and get a good vision. They want to make the outlet pass so quickly.
Yes.
And a lot of these girls have been playing. They know that, so they double back and they end up getting a steal.
And Mendham is especially doing that.
Yeah.
They're not sprinting all the way down.
Yeah.
They're waiting to see what Colonia is doing, and they are doubling back.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm Mendham, I'm thinking that I'm 4 minutes and 23 seconds away from going to the next round.
A huge upset.
Yeah, I'm thinking upset. And I'm also going to get nervous as that clock goes down, depending on the pressure and a turnover or two. So I think this is Colonia's opportunity to take advantage because they are a championship team.
Yeah.
They play like champions.
But
Mendham,
go ahead, Kyle.
Mendham can't get complacent right now. They can't try to work the clock. They have to still stay aggressive.
But the longer the game goes by, the more pressure's on Colonia.
It is.
The one that's a favorite. Mendham can play loosey-goosey, but the favorite is always going to be nervous the longer the game goes by.
A man going up, blocked. Is that Sosa on the block again?
Sosa did the same thing again. She comes from behind.
Yeah, she comes from behind.
She gets that block off pretty cleanly.
Colonia's
Jump
ball. Colonia's ball.
Okay.
Again. Okay, go Phil.
No, just great hustle on the part of Colonia.
And Colonia's playing great defense, but they're not capitalizing on the offensive end. They're getting opportunities. They have to take advantage of it.
Here comes a trap. All right. Haley's got to recognize that.
For the timeout.
You got to recognize that. You got to stay away from the sideline. That guard is steering her
Yep, to
right
the
toward the sideline, and then the wing comes up.
So
and
really, it's
traps
like
her.
3 defenders. It's
Yeah.
the sideline's a defender, and they're doubling her. So
Coach
it's really
back
like 3
in the day used
defenders.
to tell us
Yes.
the sideline
It's a
and the
defender.
baseline is another defensive.
And if you catch them right over the half court, you got 4 defenders.
That's right.
I'm sure Colonia coach didn't want to use that timeout. You know, when you're losing, you're going to need those timeouts at the end. And she had to burn one there because her guard was in trouble.
But I'm confident in Colonia's ability to turn this game around. I'm confident that Sosa she or Howell will hit a basket or hook her underneath. Somehow they're going to turn this around. I just believe that Colonia will win. But while we have the opportunity, I just want to thank the crew here today. Emil Badafi, who's just a gentleman and very talented, gifted young man, along with Samantha Roth-Green, who is she leaves nothing to the imagination. When you come here, these two have everything setting out for us. So it's easy for us to do our job because they are excellent at doing their job. So we like to thank them as we go along. We also want to thank John Haggerty. He's the director of communication with Woodbridge Township. And along with Gina Forms, who's the director of Channel 35.
Yep.
Yes, it's wonderful working with great people.
All right. Colonia opens this up, and notice that Mendham is sitting back.
Yes.
They're waiting for her to dribble and commit.
Well, it's okay. As
Yeah.
long as they wasn't pressuring her, they wasn't going to get a 5-second call.
They didn't want to come up too high on the defense.
Long shot by Howell. No good. Rebound by Coughlin, but it's out of bounds. And they
Ball
call,
stays,
call out
Yeah.
of bounds off of Mendham.
Yeah. off of Mendham.
She got her hand in between. Haley had the ball, had her hands on the ball, and it got flicked out.
Haley's a good offensive rebounder for
She
her
is.
size.
And Kyle, that's a perfect example. That I didn't see that. So that's why it looks different when it's up here as opposed to on the floor.
Let's see what here we go.
Here we go.
Booker gets 2
good
rebounds,
looks.
gets it back.
As you were pointing out, Mike,
Yes.
Colonia's had their opportunities.
That was 3 shots right there, point blank, and they didn't capitalize. So now, Phil, if the time is it's going under 2 minutes. I mean, under 3 minutes right now. 3:02, 3 minutes. So
Manuel with the ball on the outside. Amen. She's capable of driving to the basket. Scottsville.
I mentioned earlier, Phil, that Colonia wanted tempo. They wanted this game in the high 50s or 60s. Look where it's sitting at, 40-37.
There you go.
And Mendham playing it at their pace.
Double team.
All right, Mendham got into a corner situation. They were trapped, and Coach Wisely calls a timeout.
Yep.
2 minutes and 29 seconds. Mike, you pointed out the clock now is starting to work to Mendham's favor.
Yes, and they're very patient.
Yeah.
They're very patient. They're deliberate, where Colonia seems to be rushing and not playing composed.
See, here's the other thing. If you notice, particularly in the second half, in the first half, they were shooting threes, long twos. They're driving to the basket. They're getting layups because they're setting picks, screens, and they're going to the basket for layups.
Yes.
That's an easy basket.
Yeah. The game, as Mike pointed out, he wanted it to be in a higher end of 50s and 60s. Being a low scoring game, this is at this point now. You're really just going to try to make that extra pass.
Yes.
Colonia is going to have to get aggressive, and when you get aggressive, you foul.
Yes.
And we're going to put them on the line.
But Colonia has no fouls this quarter, so you just got to try to get the ball back.
Yeah.
You got to get rebounds, steals, and you got to get the ball back. So they can play as aggressive as they want to play right now.
So with 2:29 left in the game, Mendham 40, your Colonia Patriots 37.
Actually, neither team is playing very well offensively in the fourth quarter.
That's true.
Both teams have had point-blank shots at the rim
And notice
have missed.
Scott is back in the game
Yes, she is with her 4 fouls.
And they're looking to go to her.
right away.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Hooker.
Because if they get that ball into Scott, it's an automatic layup.
If she can turn to her left side, she's automatic. They got to make her turn to her right shoulder.
Yeah.
Hook is fronting her.
Yeah, she's on the right block right now.
Yeah, that's where Colonia wants her.
Yep.
And they want her up
And
top.
Haley Conklin steps in front of that one, but knocks the ball out of bounds.
So with 2:15 left, Mendham 40, Colonia 37.
And Colonia has to be careful with putting that kind of pressure on the guards because they're ripe for a backdoor.
Yes, and they've been going backdoor too.
Yeah.
Not as much in the second half as the first half.
Okay. So Hal knocks that out of bounds, but number 11, Jasmine Amon, wisely kept her from getting to that ball.
With her left arm,
know?
she
Yeah.
certainly did.
Played some defense.
Amon's a nice player. Oh,
Very close. She kept her
yeah,
pivot.
she kept her pivot foot down.
Okay.
It's okay. It's the first foul.
Foul on Godado.
It's her fourth, though.
Yes.
But it's the first foul of this quarter. So you don't want her to pick up her fifth. But Colonia, the other players, can be aggressive. Here's the second one.
Fouls on Conklin.
Under 2 minutes.
Conklin's first foul.
Colonia still down 3. Sosa putting good pressure on the ball.
They called that on Godado. That's her fifth.
She's out.
Oh, boy.
And
Anybody
she's the
but
key.
Godado to foul. Like, Conklin, she's got one foul in the books right now. You did not want Godado.
No, she's the key to that pressure.
Yeah.
She's the key to keeping number 3 intact. So that's unfortunate.
Oh, the book was wrong? Well, in these cases, they go to the home book.
Yeah.
Is it right or not? Okay, she
Oh,
can go.
so she got 4.
All right. A smile on her face there. And Godado's got to play with some caution.
But they took Godado off of Scudfield. And they have Howe on her.
Yeah, Mendham's doing a nice job of playing keep away, and they've taken around, a minute off this clock in this possession?
At least.
Yeah.
All right, they're taking a lot of time
They
off
sure
right
are.
now.
And look at the shot they got. They got a nice layup, and Colonia could not secure the rebound. So now Colonia is going to have to start fouling, guys. It's a minute 23. You're going to have to start fouling.
There's a foul. She's got to go for the ball, though.
Yeah.
She's got to be careful.
Yeah.
That was just a clear shove in the back, and you got to go for the ball or you get an intentional call.
Yeah.
And that's fouls on Howe. That's her fourth one.
All right, so she's got to stay in this game, so she can't give any more fouls.
So you got 2 players with 4 that can't afford to get a 5th foul. And Mendham knows that, too. They're going to go right after both of them. And that's her 5th.
Called the foul on her.
But it shouldn't have been.
Foul.
They shouldn't have been, but it's her 5th.
Wow. She got her hand on top of the ball.
And the other one's falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man was falling down.
Coach has got some time to pick a player.
They make a decision immediately. That's Palacio.
She got a great hand. She's a freshman, going to be a star the next few years, and she'll think back on this game.
See what we can do here. See if we can capitalize on one of these misses.
And you wish that, Kyle.
I don't know if we'll get a second one.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. We have a minute 9.
She misses it.
She missed both.
All right, Colonia's possession.
You got to play fast, but you got to play under control. Nope.
You got a foul. That's the 5th one. That was on number 24, Scott.
And it's 2 shots.
Well.
Oh, now who they call it on?
Yeah, they said under the basket. They said she
number 3.
Yeah, but they don't have her going to the basket. They got it underneath.
I didn't see
Is it-
the three
is it-
near the play.
Is it 2 shots?
I think it's a 2-shot foul.
Okay, good.
They look like they were set up to give her a shot. So Colonia's got to come out in the press.
Yeah, no question.
They've got to press.
And if you don't get a quick steal, you can't let no more than like 10 seconds go off. You're going to have to foul. You can't let Mendham go into their sets and going back door and setting picks. You don't have time for that. It's 1:02 left in the game.
And just for individuals who are watching us on Facebook, YouTube, or local channel 35, possession arrow points to Mendham in case there's a tie-up.
I mean, there's still time, especially if she can knock down these 2 foul shots. You're only down one point. And if Colonia has to foul, if she makes 2 foul shots, you're still only down 1 possession. So it's still a lot of time. Colonia has to play smart, and like you said, Kyle, they got to apply that pressure, man.
Yeah. Let's see what Coach draws up. Colonia, they're going to be coming off of hopefully 2 makes on this foul shot, and then there'll be a 1-point game.
Without Godado, though, their top pressure person, it makes it very difficult with their press.
It does.
So with the score being 40-37, Mendham on top. At the half, it was 31-23. So Mendham has scored 9 points in this second half, and Colonia has scored 14. So as Kyle and Mike indicated earlier, we've outplayed them in the second half thus far. But we need 3 points to tie, 4 points to win the game, and we need to stop them, get a stop on defense, and go from there. And we'll be playing Wednesday.
I told you guys it's an out-of-bounds play.
That was an out-of-bounds play.
I thought so. I thought so. He pointed to the end line. I thought he meant out-of-bounds.
All right.
Sosa with I thought they were going to throw it to in the corner, and they did, but he knocked it away. Great defense by our men.
Godado's got to be careful catching that ball out of bounds.
I thought she caught it out of bounds.
I think it might have hit the baseline, but if she catches that, it's out on her. All right. Sosa had to go back a little bit for that one. The game's under a minute.
A kick. I don't know why that wasn't called.
Yeah.
And remember, you don't have one of your better three-point shooters in either.
That's right.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to Salsa, but you notice they were coming up to double team her. If she had started to dribble, they would have, as Kyle indicated earlier.
So it's under a minute to play, and Colonia's down 3.
And we just subbed in Ava Andrews.
Got to shoot.
Ava Andrews for 3. Doesn't go.
Rebound, Godado, and she's knocked to the ground.
She is fouled.
And that should be on.
It is. But it's on the ground, and it's not. They're not over the penalty yet. So that's the 4th team foul.
But that's a 5th foul on number 24.
That is number 5 on
Yeah,
her.
right.
Yeah,
Giselle Scott, she should be out. There you go.
So,
but by Colonia taking these balls out of bounds, it has taken time off the clock, and they haven't gotten a good look in time.
Now I'm wondering why Hook is not in the game for rebound purposes.
nice move.
Beautiful move by Sosa.
1-point game. Great timeout, Coach.
By Colonia. Like I said earlier, what is it, 37.4? Is it 31.4 or 37?
31 it looks like.
31.4.
All right, so Colonia can put the press on. You can trap it the first time, but if it goes more than like 5 seconds, you got to foul.
Absolutely.
You got to foul. You can't let 10, 12, 15 seconds go off the clock.
You're right.
It's a 1-point game.
I just want to let our viewing audience know that I said Colonia would win this game when they were down by 5. I just want to go on the record. I mean, Kyle went on the record and stopped Mendham from hitting that first free throw.
2 foul shots.
And then you did the same thing, so I'm just letting you know.
All right, 2 foul shots. Okay.
Mike, I got to ask you, how hard does Phil have to twist your arm for you to come up here and announce your old high school games?
All he has to do is say, "Do you want?" And I'm here.
Listen, I couldn't have picked anybody better, Kyle. When you're not available, Mike and I do a great job. You and I do a great job, and we all do. And that's because we are Woodbridge Township best.
Yes.
For me, it's a treat to see someone who was a great here, who I remember playing at Colonia High School, to have the opportunity to come back and call his old high school It's a phenomenal experience just being on the headset with them.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
And Kyle, we have almost 60 viewers on our local TV channels.
Well, if you're on, please let us know on Facebook where you're watching from. We love to hear from you.
And you've seen a tremendous game so far.
Mendham throws the ball, it's the trap.
Ah.
The trap, and they give it to Scottenfield, wants to bring it up. Looks like they.
Oh,
she walked! She walked!
They gave it to
Travel.
him.
Mendham
Go
walked!
right at half court.
Mendham walked!
That was an attribute to the pressure.
Colonia's ball!
No question. Once you make them have to pass back towards your basket, you're doing the right thing.
Yep.
You're doing the right thing.
So now Colonia's got to be poised. We're going to try to get at least 2 shots off it here.
23.7 seconds. You don't have to rush, but you do have to get a good shot.
That's off her foot. She can pick it up. She has to realize she can pick that up.
Oh, now it's Mendham's ball.
She thought it was going to be a back court.
No, not a smart play by Sosa. She's only a sophomore.
Yeah,
but
that's
once it was touched by Mendham,
Yes.
she could go get the ball.
She could pick it up.
All right. So if Colonia doesn't get a steal right away, they have to foul. You only have. You got to foul. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
oh, that would have been a steal.
Yeah, but you got to foul.
So a foul on, I believe it's on Colonia, number 35. Manuel was going to the line.
Number two.
And listen,
Okay.
Colonia, 15 seconds left.
Yep.
If she makes both,
You're still
Colonia
only
still
one
has
possession.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Still one possession
Yeah.
game.
Palacio fouled her. That's her first one of the game.
Now, she's not a starter, so maybe she isn't that good of a foul shooter. Here we go.
Okay.
Manuel misses the first one. That opens it up.
Now, Colonia has to push the ball up.
That's right.
In case they miss it, you got a chance to get the rebound.
You got Haley standing over there on the half court line.
If
They've
I
gotta
was
get
coach,
that
I would have
ball.
brought Hooker in. We need offensive rebounding.
Absolutely. She
Missed
misses
them
the
both.
second one.
Let's go. Get the ball in the.
Sosa goes. She's tripped. They call the foul.
The ball out of bounds.
The ball
She
is out
did
of
not
bounds
call
on
the foul.
Colonia.
She did not call the foul.
I don't know how she could have not called the foul on that.
It was definitely enough where it changed the ability of Sosa to dribble the ball.
And she would have got 2 foul shots.
It created a defensive advantage.
Yes. And she would have got 2 foul
Yes,
shots.
it
They would have
tripped
been
her.
over the penalty. So Colonia,
Oh, now what's that?
All right, they're all running in each other on that one.
They're going to call that on number 24, I think.
Okay.
They got holding.
All right. Actually, this is not a bad situation
No,
right now.
no.
You know, you didn't want that ball to get inbound.
and you didn't want too much
some
time to
seconds.
get off the clock.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
you didn't want too much time to get off the clock.
The only problem I have is they have Scottenfield on the
this
line.
is their
She's
best
their
free
number
throw,
one scorer.
right? All right.
She missed it. Oh.
Oh, no. He's there.
All right, Mike and Kyle. Talk about it a little bit.
No. We want
I'm hoping she misses it,
Yeah.
but she seems to have good form. And we'll see. Even if she makes it, you're only down 3.
Yep.
You're only down 3, so you need a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Sosa bringing it up in the corner.
Here,
Back
gotta
up
get that
to
shot
Sosa.
off. Oh, All right.
It's tough now.
not gonna go.
No, it's tough now.
All right. So
We said earlier that Colonia played great enough defense to give themselves a chance to win this game, but on the offensive end, they were not good enough. They weren't. Mendham's defense and their tenacity held Colonia out from getting good shots.
and Colonia had to claw back into this game.
Yes.
And when your offense isn't clicking like that, you're only scoring 39 points. You either got to use your press to
Yeah.
create some turnovers, or you got to beat them on the transition.
She missed them both. You still have a chance. Nope.
All right, that's a tough way for the season to end for
Yes,
the Colonia Patriots.
Especially after a successful season, 20 wins, and losing to a team who had 11 wins. It's a very tough loss, but they can keep their heads up. They had a great season.
And Colonia is a very young team.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think all but maybe 1 or 2 players are coming back for next year. I see 1 senior, 2 seniors
Well, Hooker's a senior.
on this roster. Hooker and Solecki
Yep.
are seniors. Everyone else, freshmen, sophomores, and Haley Conklin will be a senior next year.
That's great.
I hate to bring up the adage that on any given night, any team can beat another
Yeah.
one, but that's why they play the game.
That's right.
So for Phil Hall, Kyle Anderson, Michael Payne, I'd like to say good night. Thank you for joining us. And if the viewers are paying attention and are listening now, we have the boys game for the quarterfinals round, North Jersey, Section 2, Group 3, coming up at 7 o'clock. So
Yes.
we'll be out of here. Thank you for joining us.
And the
we hope
boys
to
play
see you
Mendham.
soon.
They play Mendham.
Exactly. Thank you, Michael.
All right.
Have a good night.
Good night.